was in this little tiny restaurant right outside of Madrid, and I was looking at the menu and something caught my eye: red wine caramel sauce. I had to order it, right? When it arrived with oranges tucked underneath a ball of ice cream and this gorgeous drizzle of red wine caramel sauce, I knew I was going to bring that back to y'all. This is my version of red wine caramel sauce on top of oranges and ice cream. Now I'm going to show you how easy it is to make the red wine caramel sauce. You're not going to believe it. It's only 4 ingredients for the sauce. So first off, I've got about 2 cups of red wine. Now this is good red wine. It's Spanish red wine. It's a Grenache, which Spain is famous for. I wouldn't use the most expensive wine, but I wouldn't use something I wouldn't drink either. The thing is you want good acidity in your wine when you are cooking with it. Next up, our second ingredient, which is about a cup of raw sugar. And this sugar is just going to go right into the wine. And 2 more quick ingredients: cloves. I got about 1/8 of a teaspoon of cloves, and then about a healthy teaspoon of cinnamon. If you really like cinnamon, you can put a little bit more in there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stir it up a little bit together, and then I'm going to put it on the stove top. So here we go. And when I put it on the stove top, I'm going to start it off on a high heat. And I'm going to let it just come to a boil, and then I'm going to turn it down to medium or low heat even. It's going to take about 30 minutes for this to reduce down at just a burble. And when it reduces down, it's going to be about 1/4 of the amount of wine and sugar that it started off with. And it's going to be luscious and unctuous and smooth. All right, I'm going to let it go while I make the rest of our dessert. Next up, I want to show you how to cut the oranges for the bottom of our parfait dishes here. Now, this is exactly what I got this orange and ice cream with red wine caramel sauce on it in Spain. I want to show you how to cut your orange. So first of all, what I want you to do is put it on the board and cut the top and the bottom off your orange. Oh my gosh, the oranges are so beautiful in Spain. When you go into the market, there's absolutely huge piles of them everywhere, and all different kinds of oranges as well. So now what I'm going to do, since my orange is flat on the board, I'm just going to take my knife and just walk it right around the orange. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I wish you had smell-o-vision so you could smell it. All those orange oils. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is turn it upside down, and now I'm going to kind of do a little bit more and take off some of that white pith that can be bitter. And you'll notice that I'm not trying to cut the orange and take out the sections, the membranes in between. And the reason I'm not is because that is where a lot of the antioxidants are in the orange. And oh my gosh, we want to get all the goodies from the orange we can get. So I don't mind if there's a little bit of white on there. Next, what I'm going to do is I am going to cut it right down the middle and then set 1/2 aside. And then I'm going to make little half moons of my orange, just like this. And this is a navel orange, so it doesn't have any seeds in it. And so here we go. So just like I put those oranges in the other parfait dishes. I'm going to put them right in. Oh, it's very drippy and juicy. Yay! Okay, and I'll put just a few more in there. So now I have my bed for my ice cream. And I've got some ice cream right here. You can use anything you want. I like vanilla on this so that I can really taste that red wine caramel. I'm going to put a little bit of ice cream on the top of every single one of these orange parfaits. Here we go. And I want to get enough ice cream on there so you can really drizzle that caramel sauce on. So there's my 3 beautiful ice creams. I'm going to put them. And so in 30 minutes, this is what your red wine caramel sauce is going to look like. I want y'all to see how beautiful and smooth that caramel sauce is. And look, it still looks like red wine. I'm going to take it and I'm just going to drizzle it right over the top of my beautiful ice cream. Here we go. And look at that. Isn't that just, doesn't it look appealing? Don't you want to just dive in? I do. Here we go. Just a couple more little drizzles. You're going to have red wine caramel sauce left over. Yay. And you can use this for just plain oranges, or you could use it for a pound cake or something like that. It's going to make anything taste great. So that's my dessert, and so it's our last recipe for Spain, but I want to wrap up our Spain trip with a little bit of red wine because Spain has beautiful red wine. And I want to cheers y'all for an armchair trip to Spain and for sharing my recipes and my enthusiasm for the beautiful country of Spain. Yum.